Hello, Coach Casey. I want to help you guys who are hitting shots to the right. So this is for all you slicers out there. The reason that you're hitting the ball to the right is because the club face is open. Okay? So the first thing you need to adjust is the open club face. The face has the greatest influence on the direction that the golf ball is going to go. So if you hit a slice that starts left and goes right, or if you hit a straight push that starts right and goes right, I would want you to address the club face issue first. So the first thing to look at would be your grip, because that's an easy thing to fix. It happens before you even take the club back. I want you to look down. If you're a right-handed player, I want you to make sure that this V is going to your right shoulder and that the heel pad of your left hand is on top of the grip, this way. If the grip is running here, that's going to lead to you opening the club face, hitting it to the right. So that would be the first area I'd want you to look, is the grip in your left hand, if it's too weak, or so on. So the next thing I'd want you to look at is your alignment. If you tend to aim way to the left, you're going to have to open the club face to hit it back to the target. So monitor the alignment of the club face. Also monitor whether or not the club is setting on the ground at the correct lie angle, which would be here. If you tend to get your handle too high, you'll tend to hit shots off the toe, which will lead to shots going to the right. Okay? Next thing to look at, if those things are in order, which are kind of pre-swing fundamentals before you take the club back, would be to look at just your takeaway. Most of the time when I see slicers or guys that are hitting way right, the club face gets too open relative to the swing arc and their takeaway about here, and they've got this toe up look, or even more severely, this way. If you were to take the club to here, I'd want you to check and make sure that the toe is actually slightly downward. If I turned and faced you and put it down, that's the same position it was at address. If I'm toe up and I turn and face you, that's an open club face. That is not a square club face. So I would want that toe to look slightly downward in your takeaway. Okay? Some other things that lead to hitting it to the right. If I set up and let's say I'm taking my hands out towards the ball, so my hand path, if it starts here, I'd want my hands to come back there. If my hands go outward, I'm going to tend to hit the ball off the toe, and I'm going to tend to hit shots way out there to the right. With your driver, sometimes you'll start it right and it'll actually kick the ball back to the left. So these are just a few little things that you can monitor to help you with identifying why you're hitting it to the right. Some other setup things: if the ball is too far forward, you'll tend to start it to the left, and you might open the face to hit it back to the right. So that'd be another thing to look at, would be just ball position. So start with the things that you do before you take the club back, and then go to the things in your swing. Too many times students are trying to adjust the motion when they need to adjust what they're doing before they even move the club back to begin with. So start with the setup pieces first, and then work your way into some swing ideas. If you hit shots to the right, your goal should be to hit the ball to the left. So even if you start it left and hit it right, I would want you at the end of a session to at least be able to pull the ball left. It does no good to work on shallowing out. If I hit it to the right and I shallow out and I don't correct the club face, I'm going to hit it more to the right. So I want you to correct the face first. That'll give you at least a stronger ball flight, and you're doing something different. You know what the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So we want to make that ball go left first, then you could shallow your angle of attack out later. So hopefully these little tidbits will help you on your way to getting rid of that dreaded shot to the right.